Within 2 years of his resumption in office as the Executive Director of the National Film and Video Censors Board, Mr. Thomas Adebayo appears to have run into trouble. He has been accused of monumental fraud and illegal diversion of the properties of the board, running into millions of naira. In an interview with TVC News in Abuja, the embattled executive governor, however, denied the various allegations. Celestina Iria has details.
The Executive Director of the National Film and Video Censors Board, Mr. Thomas Adebayo, has debunked the report of being arrested by the Special Presidential Investigative Panel. Mr. Thomas, however, stated that what was said to be an arrest was actually an invitation by the panel for questioning. It could be noted that in February 2018, staff of the board had written petitions to the various anti-graft agencies and also to the Minister of Information, notifying them of the fraudulent activities of the director. Speaking with TVC News, Mr. Thomas also debunked the reports of gross abuse of administrative procedures and also money laundering. Mr. Adebayo insists that he doesn't have problems with his staff, except for few who are uncomfortable with the changes he brought since he took over running the parastatal.
I was not arrested. Nobody came to say he has arrested me. I went to a couple of agencies yesterday. Part of it was I went to the SPI swap, I went to the ministry, I went to the house, I went several agencies yesterday, and I came back at about after 6, and I work here till about, with a couple of staffs, my immediate staffs, I work here till about 12 to 12. That was when we left, because we're in preparation for today's board meeting, and you can see this is me in my office. I don't have issues with my staff. There are no issues with my staff, but there could be one or two changes that I've done to correct the situation, which is not well pleased with anybody.
The chairman of the governing board admits knowledge of the petitions sent by staff to the anti-graft agencies, but notes that the board is newly constituted and is not supposed to interfere in the day-to-day running of the parastatal.
Our functions on the board is not to really intervene into day-to-day running of the board. Rather than that, to sit down together, because the executive director is a member of our board. So from that point, we will discuss policies and guidelines and so on for him, because he has his staff and management to implement, all those things.
In a telephone chat with the chairman of the Special Presidential Investigative Panel, Oka Obla, confirmed that the executive director has been found guilty of illegally selling office property and will be persecuted.
And he's on bail, and we will likely arrange him in court on Tuesday or Monday. So there's something like defamation of character. He was arrested. You cannot deny. I'm telling you as the chairman of the panel, I have told you that it will be arraigned Monday or Tuesday, that we are going to press charges against him.
Yes, sir, please.
I will not know. My director of operations will tell you the court, but I can confirm to you that we are going to press charges against him, because we have established the allegation against him. The allegation was that he stole federal government property, and we investigate and recover the property.
Development as they unfold next week may determine what lies in stock for the embattled executive director. Celestina Iria, TVC News, Abuja.